Here.
Hey!
Hey, we're here.
Hello.
Hi guys.
You-
Hey.
You bunch of liars.
Yeah, maybe. Here we are. It's are you serious? And yes, we are. We're very serious, and we are serious about this show. Before we go into it, let's welcome all of our people. We got Casey, Ali, Alex, Lauren, Jesse, Ben. Just let's go around. I always start right next to me. So Casey, tell us a little bit about you, and we'll go around the circle, the square.
My name's Casey. As far as I know, I'm COVID free. So hey, I'm here to mingle, but also at the same time, stay the fuck away.
Thank you, Ali.
Hi. Hi, I'm Ali. I play with Society Circus Players. I just realized I have the Facebook window open, so I'm hearing my own echo, and it was very weird.
Bad idea.
That's why I look so shocked. Hi. Hi, everyone. Glad to be here.
Okay, you were in the future.
Yes.
Alex.
Hi. I'm Alex, a member of the Black Improv Alliance and the International Players Club, Just a Funny Theater. I'm an improvaholic. Yes, improv is in my blood, and I just love doing it and love being here. Thank you.
Okay, and you wore red, and you wound up on the red team
Yeah.
tonight. Yeah, great. Lauren, we'll start with you.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I play with Sick Puppies at Doghouse Theater. There are 58 cracks in the ceiling in my living room. I'm ready to get to know each and every one of them intimately for all the time that I've been home.
So you live technically in a crack house. Okay, great. Jesse.
Hi, I'm Jessie. I also play with Sick Puppies and Doghouse, and also myself sometimes. Am I right?
Oh yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
So,
I also don't have COVID as of like a few days ago. I got my test results. So
Okay.
Nice.
So you can do what you want with yourself.
For a couple days, I'm
free.
good.
Yeah. Okay, Ben.
Hi, I'm Ben. I am also from Sick Puppies and Doghouse Theater, and I got to tell you, I did not come here to hear all this filth from Jesse, so I don't know how we ended up on
Why
the
are
same team, but yeah, like, what? I don't know. But it's fine. I will suffer through it.
And you're not alone. Okay, so first thing I want to do is we want to go over the how we play the game. We'll talk about it, but I've got it right here, so we'll show you the rules of the game so you can very quickly understand how we play. Ready? Here goes.
I love rules.
Do you?
Wow.
I do.
Here they are.
Just play.
oh,
The fuck is this?
Okay, there you go. That's
Perfect.
Okay, good.
Super
Alright,
clear.
Fine.
Got it.
That's it. Got it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
There was something about uncut gems in there. I don't know.
For those who
they're gonna get it. Celtics.
for those who were visually challenged, here's how we do it. Each one of our panelists tonight has shared with me, and only me, some true factoids about themselves, something that they may have done or happened to them in the past, would have to have been in the past. I
shared one thing about me being in the future, and it's fucking true.
Yeah,
It's
we have.
gonna happen.
We'll get there. What we're going to do is I'm going to display one factoid for each of our panelists. It might be one of the ones they shared, or maybe I've made one up that's just total complete bullshit. Either way, they're going to have to read it out loud and convince us that it's true no matter what. The other team has to guess whether they're lying or telling the truth. Whichever team guesses correctly most often wins the fabulous prize. It's the same fabulous prize we've been giving out all along.
Oh, it's so good, guys.
It is so good. It's fabulous.
You've won it, Casey? You know what it is?
Oh,
No,
he's so hard.
He won. He did win it. He did win it. I think Daniel had a stroke one week, and Casey managed to still win.
I won it. Okay, so what happened was I murdered Daniel. That's why he's not here this week. I took that prize. It feels good. It's a good prize.
He
Nice.
did. He actually
Yay!
did murder Daniel. Okay,
Yes.
so we're going to get started. And
Jesse's a liar. Okay, let's go.
okay, that's true. That's true. We're gonna get started. And I always start with whoever is directly to my right, at least on my screen, which should be the same on everybody's screen, actually. So we'll start with Casey. Are you ready, Casey?
Okay.
Here's Casey's truth or lie.
Here we go. At a cookout, I once saturated the inside of a watermelon with vodka, but it accidentally got served at the kids' table.
Which might be a felony.
Oh, that's so fun.
Everything's fine, guys.
Okay.
I just did this for 4th of July.
Serve vodka to children.
I did the watermelon part of it.
Why bother? You're drinking beer and breastfeeding. It's exactly the same thing.
You're right. Exactly the same.
Hey, the way you get pregnant is the way you feed, right?
That's true. So,
Is that a thing?
any questions or cross-examination for Casey?
Who was hosting the cookout? Was it you, or were you a guest at someone else's cookout?
It was Thanksgiving. So it was at my parents' place in Colorado. I had finished my first year. Well, I was in my first semester of college. And of course, I thought it was super cool to tell my parents about this thing about drilling a hole into a watermelon and pouring the bottle of vodka in, because we did that my freshman year. And I thought it'd be super cool to share that. Unfortunately, I only told it to my dad and not to my mom, who accordingly sliced up the watermelon and left it out at the children's table, because of course during Thanksgiving the kids aren't necessarily into all the Thanksgiving foods, but they were into the fruits and the watermelon. And so forth. Yes.
Was this around the same time as the heroin sugar cookies, which were?
Yes, a callback we haven't had yet, but yes,
that's the future.
Oh, so future. It was the COVID cookies.
Okay. Great.
Okay, so I'm confused about the mechanics of this watermelon infusion thing. So if you're just drilling a hole and pouring the vodka in, then where does the liquid go when you cut open? Because now you have more liquid in there than the watermelon already had. So wouldn't it just make a huge mess when you cut it open?
Yeah, so the thing that makes this watermelon thing kind of cool is you drill basically a little hole into the middle of the watermelon, and then you literally just dump a bottle of, in this case, Absolute, into the top of the watermelon, and over time it just soaks into the watermelon. Like, that's it. And then you cut it up, you slice it up, and for whatever reason the watermelon just absorbs all the vodka. And,
Watermelons are like big green tampons, basically. They have the same property.
No.
You know about tampons, right?
Which I once laced with vodka and served at Thanksgiving. Which
all the kids ate. Is it true that, Tom, all the kids ate laced tampons?
They did, and it shut them up for the whole night, which was nice.
If you want to know something gross, there's a movie called Kids in which one of the characters takes a tampon and dips it into fruit juice and then drinks it that way.
Okay.
If you want another fun fact, tampons were actually invented to plug up bullet holes in World War I. Yep. The nurses actually saw what was going on the battlefield, and they had an idea, and that is how their function ended up changing over time.
Wow.
Yep.
They're really good for bloody noses too.
I'm sick.
So true.
I see Dash's comment here. Dash says that's either a lie or a felony. Nothing was reported. So
the kids were happy.
So how
did the kids eat the watermelon?
How did the kids react? Did any of them eat the fruit? And what was what ensued afterwards?
Luckily, only a few kids had a couple of pieces of watermelon before I knew what was happening, because I made the watermelon and put it in place. But there was also another watermelon that was supposed to be cut up and like served up. So it was like two separate things. This reminds me of a different party that I went to where eventually we had to create a rule where you had to put a note on top of brownies that said "weed in brownies." It's a different.
Wait. As in, there's weed in the brownies, or as I weed in the brownies?
As in, these brownies have not been trimmed yet.
Weed in brownies.
This was Colorado. Yeah.
It was in Colorado.
Next time I go to any of y'all places, I'm bringing in delivery.
Yeah.
Okay, one or two more questions, and then you need to come up with a consensus on the blue team. If you need. Nothing? You don't have any more questions?
Who are these kids, Casey? Because, right, like, it's your family. So you didn't have kids at the time.
We can't say. That's the anonymous part of Alcoholics Anonymous.
This is a long time ago. So this is Carver, and this is Lily, who are two of like my nephews who at the time were like 10 and 8 and just getting into that shit. There was Michael and Holly, who were 6 and 5, I think. And they were, look, they ate a lot of that watermelon.
A lot to be thankful for that Thanksgiving. Sure made the Detroit Lions game easier to watch, I'm sure.
Oh God! But here's the thing. I'm going to say.
Go Lions!
You can't do this hand gesture anymore. You know.
Oh,
No,
I didn't.
No.
I won't.
Yeah, you can't because you know.
Can you cancel Allie's box?
No.
Okay, so I'll need a consensus now on the blue team. You'll need to discuss and consent with one another.
Okay, guys. Who like it's cold in Colorado, like in Thanksgiving time. Like who's eating watermelon? You know,
That's a really good point. I mean, I think pumpkin pie, desserty things. In which case, like kids eat that.
I don't.
Get a cake. I don't know. Like if this were in Florida, I think that'd be more plausible. But in Colorado during cold weather, I don't know.
If I had to make up an answer to when this took place, I would say July 4th,
Yeah.
Memorial Day. I wouldn't make up Thanksgiving.
that's true.
Ooh, Ben.
Mm.
Ben, you
Also,
just,
this does seem like something Casey would do to me.
Yeah, no, he's
Not do to me, but
not do to me.
It seems to me that he would do this thing.
Yeah, absolutely. We're all totally buying the watermelon. It's just whether or not it's actually
yeah. To you, Casey would have weed in the brownies, but or would have weed in the brown. One of them. Yeah, it's either a verb or a noun. So I need.
It's true.
What's that? You
I
say
lean
it's
towards
true.
true.
You lean
I say
towards
false. So Lauren, you get the deciding vote.
Tighter.
Yeah, you're in the captain. You're in the
You're the
captain's
team
chair.
captain.
You get to represent the team. You get to overrule or do whatever you want.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Literally 0.
Zero. Absolutely. It's really
You know
like
what? Between Jesse and Ben, who knows Casey longer?
I don't know. Even a short
Same.
time seems long. So I.
All
Yeah,
right,
I
I'm
think
gonna go
you do.
with Jesse. If you say false, I'm going to go with you.
Oh God.
So you say it's a lie, basically.
lie. Yep.
Okay. It's a lie. Yes.
Good call.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Lovely. That's a,
Oh
that's a
fuck!
lovely lie.
Listen, guys, if I can't pass anything off on Jesse, fuck off. I'm out.
All right.
Where's Daniel? Where is Daniel?
We're gonna mix it up now, and we're gonna go down to the my bottom right there, and we're gonna go to Ben on the blue team.
Hey,
Hey,
All right.
you weren't expecting that, were you?
No.
You ready to go, Ben?
Let's go, Ben.
Yeah.
Here's yours.
As a kid, I fell out of a go-kart and scraped my arm so badly that the bone was visible and told no one about it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Was this in Pembroke Pines?
It was no, it was
Somebody
it was in
watches
Cooper
this
City.
show. Excellent. Very nice.
It was after he fell out of that tree that his friend sawed off the bottom.
Yeah, exactly.
The tree was a butt injury because I was holding it like this and I slid down. This was fell out of a. My buddy took a turn too fast and I fell out of the go-kart.
Wait, there were two of you in the go-kart?
There were two of us in the go-kart. My friend was driving, and he was the kind of guy who's like, hey, check out how badass I am. Watch this, and I'm going to take this turn really fast. And he just took it too fast, and the go-kart tipped, and I fell out of it.
Can you explain the the scenario of the go-kart? Because I feel like I'm confused. Like, is this like an extreme sports place, like off of commercial, or is this what is this?
So this is my friend had a go-kart. He lived.
So you were not at a go-kart track. You were just
No.
at someone's house and they had a go-kart.
At my friend's house. He had a go-kart, and he lived on a street that had a cul-de-sac at the end, and then you could drive down the street to the other end where there was another cul-de-sac. So
Yeah.
he would just drive up and down that and like turn in the cul-de-sacs and go
It
back
was a
and forth.
cul-de-sac adjacent to another cul-de-sac?
Well, not right next to it. But,
Allie,
you
I'm
know,
going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you right now before you get too crazy. I live in said situation. Yeah, it's fucking good.
Casey, I actually do as well.
Yeah, same here.
Jesse,
So-
you do not. Lauren, you do not. False,
What?
false. I know where both of you live. I 100% live in exactly what Ben is talking about. I know, Jesse, where you live at the end where you can go to a cul-de-sac and then turn around and then fucking leave. Lauren, you leave your house and you kind of go to the butt of a street and then go to another butt of a street. I'm cul-de-sac to cul-de-sac, just so you know.
Oh no, no.
So we've conclusively proved that Ben
Right
lives on a cul-de-sac. Wonderful.
cul-de-sac. My friend did, not me.
Your friend did. Ben
Oh, your friend
lived in the ghetto. Ben lived in Hialeah. Is this
No, it was
the no?
no. They don't have trees you can climb like that in Hialeah.
Hialeah.
Actually, they have
Banyans
plenty of nice trees in Hialeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
was it your funny bone that was sticking out?
No,
Alex,
it's my
Alex,
elbow.
Alex has a
Alex,
question.
Alex,
What's the question?
I
Alex,
did like
why are you bringing us back to the subject?
Because we need to determine that
Do you
this
not
was a
know how
lie.
this show works?
It was one of these like put my elbow scraped, and so it was like this sort of bony part is what got scraped, and that's why the bone was visible because there's just not a lot of skin there, you know.
So what did you do after that happened?
I was afraid I would get in trouble, so I went back to my friend's house. I told him to get me hydrogen peroxide,
Ow.
and I picked the gravel out of the wound myself and poured peroxide on it, and then just like bandaged it up with gauze and told no one. Wore long sleeves until it was healed. Baggy shirt.
Well, you told
How
your
old were
friend.
you?
Well, yeah, I mean, he knew obviously because he was driving the go-kart, but I didn't tell anybody else.
How old were you?
15.
And why? Okay, why were you at 15 scared that you were going to get in trouble when he was driving the go-kart?
My mom was kind of a helicopter parent and was very wary of
Not
me
a go-kart
doing
parent,
anything
clearly.
with other. Yeah, she would not have liked that I was riding in the go-kart.
If this
with
had
my
happened
friend.
in a helicopter, everything would have been fine.
His
Yeah.
mom fell out of a helicopter and skinned her arm so badly.
It
Show
would
us
have
your
been.
elbow.
Huh?
Yeah.
Show us your
Yeah.
elbow.
Ben, don't do it.
Oh wow, you have an elbow.
Yeah, by the way, that's
Wow.
that's a trick because I had to show my middle. I almost showed my middle finger where my finger was cut off in the middle of the story.
Did
Ben just
this
showed
friend have any
his-
Your
siblings?
finger was cut off?
Alex keeps bringing us
Does
back to
have
the
siblings.
subject. What was that again, Alex? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yeah,
Did your
Jesus
friend have any
Christ, Alex,
siblings?
this is about fucking people up. Come on.
Okay, try one more time, Alex. Try one more time.
No, I heard the question.
I
He
didn't
does
hear
have
it. I
siblings.
didn't hear it.
Oh, sorry.
Did your friend and then blah 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 blah? I didn't
Have
hear the
any
rest.
siblings?
Siblings?
He does have siblings. Well, yeah, he did, and he does have siblings. He has a sister and a brother.
Okay, well that proves it.
Younger?
Younger brother, older sister.
Wow, is that your friends or are you describing a porn category? Okay.
He has sister.
Only.
He has brother.
Parentheses step.
They are ages.
Not real.
I'm gonna ask you guys to come up with a consensus now. If you don't have any more questions of Ben, if you do, go ahead. But
Alex, how you feeling?
I feel like it's a lie.
It's fucking bullshit. Allie, how do you feel?
Lie. Yeah.
This is dog shit bullshit. And if it's true, you're a fucking idiot, man. You're an
you say it's a lie, and if it's true, then it's an idiot. Wow, it's true.
Can you see the
wrong arm?
You showed the wrong elbow.
You showed the
I
wrong
showed both of
elbow.
them. Can you see the scar?
It
Apparently,
doesn't matter which one you
Light.
showed.
Maybe.
The fucking camera doesn't
Glowing
show it.
in light. Oh, I see something there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, we got new
Yeah.
Daniel here. God
Okay.
damn it.
yes, but we've got the same old Casey. Okay, so
Yes.
so Allie, you get to get some revenge now.
Okay.
Get the red team off the goose egg.
Hey, no
I'll do my
pressure,
best.
but
I'll do my best.
I
team.
will lose my house if you get this wrong.
Everybody there is doing their best. That's the sad thing. Okay, here we go. You ready?
I hate this game.
It hates you.
I didn't find out that I had a brother until I was 28.
Okay.
Pretty heavy.
Whoa!
Yeah.
No, he ain't heavy. He's my brother.
What were the
Right.
circumstances?
Yeah.
That I found out? Or
Yeah.
that he exists?
Both.
That I found out? I was going to kayak with some friends of mine, and my mom had been weird all week, and she always just calls, but she was like, no, are you going to be around on X date and time? And I was like, yeah, whatever, just call. And so I'm sitting in my car waiting for everybody to arrive to go kayaking. And my mom calls and tells me, and I'm like sobbing in my car. And my friends are like, is she fine? Or I'm going to go. It was an awkward moment, but it's fine.
So
Where has this brother been the entire time?
Oh, he was adopted when he was a baby.
Oh.
So he had been in other states.
So your mom knew your whole life and just chose this day to tell you, or clearly that's what happened, right?
Uh-huh.
I was like, wait, or did she just find out herself? But no, that would make no sense. She just found out that she had it. She
No,
didn't know
she
about.
she knew. Yeah.
You know, she's very
Okay.
forgetful. And one day,
Yeah, like
wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait. Wait.
I forgot.
I wondered what happened in that blackout.
I bought somebody a skateboard 27 years ago.
I was changing diapers. Who was that?
What? Why did your mom wait so long to tell you?
I mean, I don't know. She and I have never really talked about it, but he ended up coming into our lives. Like, he was getting married and kind of going through this, like, I wonder where I come from thing, as I think many people do just in general. And then he found us. And so because he found us, we started a relationship with him. So my mom told us.
Is he older?
Yeah,
His name wasn't Luke Skywalker, was it?
it was not. No, it wasn't. Is that a Star Wars thing?
It is.
Oh, wow.
Surprisingly.
So is he a full brother or half?
Half. Yeah, half.
Okay.
Okay.
Does he have both his hands, or is one hand a robotic replacement?
As far as I know, it's two full hands, but we've never really talked about, robotic parts or
Does it
metal,
say
things in brains or whatever.
Does it say Tatooine on his passport?
I've never seen his passport. It very well could say Tatooine. Yeah.
So what was it like when you first met him?
It was really cool and weird. He really looks like all of us. And we have the same favorite pizza at California Pizza Kitchen, which is a very strange discovery.
Which pizza?
I like the pear gorgonzola one. Have you ever had that one?
Oh, yes.
It's so good. It sounds nasty when I'm telling you. It's
No,
so
it
good.
doesn't sound nasty at all.
That's
Actually, that
so
sounds really
true.
good.
That feels true.
Yeah.
You had
You
me
said
with
a pair of
Allie, am I the brother?
Wait. Alex is about to
I
say
didn't
something
wanna
really,
tell
really
you, but-
stupid. Wait,
Yes.
go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
You said a pair of organs? No. Oh, okay.
Yes, she did.
I mean, it's good to know that he wanted you in his life because he was hitting a major milestone and not because, he needed organs. So
Yeah, he's awesome.
I
actually.
love
He's
pear
impressive guy.
organs.
now
So
thinking
good.
Pear organs are so nice.
I
Yeah.
wonder
Oh
how
my
many
god!
people.
Like when they're sautéed a little bit and soaked in butter. Oh,
Yeah.
I wonder how many people order the pear gorgonzola and wind up getting a pair of organs instead. I mean, you can send it back, but
I don't know. Will Smith in August, he might be getting something you didn't want.
oh, okay. You get one more chance, one more question.
Did you find out? Because obviously you're blood related. So did you find out whether his blood type has midichlorians in it?
I have never asked that question. I don't even know my own blood type, so I don't
You
really
don't?
ask. I have no idea.
Oh, I feel like that's a good thing to know. Okay.
It probably
sorry,
is, but
I'm sorry I used our last question to make a joke that didn't even go over that well.
Yeah.
Not worth it.
Join the club. Okay.
You're so fucked, Ben.
Blue team, I need you to converge upon one another and give yourselves a one verdict from all of you.
That was pretty convincing.
I think so too. I lean towards true.
yeah, I think it's true because just the kayaking detail is not a thing that people generally would come to mind when you're making stuff up.
Right. And
Yeah.
kayak is spelled the same forwards as backwards, so that proved it too.
Has to be true then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
So you're saying it's true?
Yep.
I'm gonna say true.
It's true.
Oh.
Oh, it felt true.
It did.
It felt true. It's not like a true thing.
It's a good story.
Oh, wow.
It's you, Casey. You're my brother. You didn't know that?
Yeah.
That was a shitty kayak trip because we fucking fell over a lot.
I don't know if you're
Yeah,
looking
that
at the
was your
score.
fault.
If you like, I can put that there, so maybe it covers up the shame.
I
But
like
it's
both.
3-0. So let's now move on. We've got. Let's see. We just had.
This is like golf, though, right? Like the lowest score is the
Four
one.
wins. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
this is like golf. Like,
Great.
why the hell
Hey,
am I
Allie,
watching it?
as my sister, I agree
Yeah.
with you.
Thanks,
Okay,
Casey.
let's go
Appreciate it.
across now to. We have a blue team now. Jesse, let's go to Jesse. Are you ready, Jesse?
This is a lie. She's a fucking liar.
Here you go, Jesse. This is yours.
Okay. Oh yeah, that was a good memory.
Can you read it?
Yes,
Wait,
I
can you
read
read?
it. I don't need to read it. I lived it. You guys need me to reenact it? I can.
No. Just read it.
Hey, no, guys, I need this. Go ahead.
Wait, did I not read it out loud?
What?
You didn't read
Did I
it.
not read it out loud?
Did you?
You did not.
I didn't hear
Nope. No reading of it. No.
I once pulled a muscle trying to twerk.
Does that sound familiar as having come out of your mouth before? Or
Yes.
It does,
Of course.
okay. All right.
You know, I was taken back to the moment.
Ask away.
Yeah,
What muscle?
it was my ass muscle.
Right or left or both?
my right.
Your
What
right
is that called?
Your gluteus maximus.
Yes.
Is it the muscle?
Hey, Ben, stop with the Star Wars.
Sorry.
Hold on,
No,
Jesse.
don't go over.
One more time.
Ali
What
thinks
did
that's
the
a character
doctor
from
diagnose
Star
it
Wars.
as? One more time.
Ali, that's
my ass muscle. What else is
the planet where Darth Maul's
This
from.
gluteus medius and the gluteus minimus.
I'm sorry, I'm not like a scientist like the rest of you.
Okay, was this just your standard basic 2 feet on the ground twerking, or was this like feet up on the wall?
Yeah. There was
This
a
is-
wall. Yeah, feet up on the wall. It was actually like an art wall. It was like a very artsy, like I was in Austin, so I don't know if that's the context.
So you were trying to just keep it weird, and then
I was keeping it weird. Exactly. It was my friend Olivia's birthday. She comes up and
Oh God. Oh God. Is Olivia watching right now?
Olivia
not.
doesn't actually exist. I don't know if you realize that, Casey.
Oh, she does exist.
No.
Oh, son of a
It was
bitch.
her dirty 30, if that means anything to you guys. So, we were having a good time, you know. We were doing like a bar crawl situation, and you know, they
you
have
have
this
to
like
literally crawl to the rest of the bars after you pulled your butt muscle.
She would have
yeah,
to.
there was some like I didn't feel bad until the next day, so it wasn't like constant.
What song was it?
Alex, could you cheer the hell down, please?
But it was a really cool photo op because it was like the welcome to like Austin sign, and there was a row of us twerking. So we did it for the gram.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Jesse, I have looked all over your gram, and
No?
I haven't. Is that weird? But I, for the sake of this show, and I have not seen that twerk on any of your gram.
Story. So I don't think it, you know, it might have gone away. But
How long ago was this?
crazy
Yeah,
night.
when was this?
How long ago?
This was like 2 years ago. We had just turned 30, dirty 30.
You don't know how to delete shit from 2 years ago. You looked better then. You left it. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it was like we went on a bus ride after. I mean, I could tell you more about the whole night.
Jesse, you don't take buses, you fucking
It was
liar.
Twisted Texas bus tour. It was like their thing.
Was it on a cul-de-sac?
We went in
This
the
was cul-de-sac to cul-de-sac.
Jesse, was this just in front of your house?
Yes, this was last week. My mom was driving the van.
That is, if you told that story 100%, I believe it. Marcia is a fucking train wreck. I get it.
Oh, another detail. I just think this adds like comedic relief. We were all wearing fanny packs, just because.
Oh fuck! Now it makes me feel like it's true because she added that dumb shit.
It said like dirty 30. Yeah, that was the whole thing.
30.
Yeah, but how old are you, Jesse?
And those
I
cul-de-sac.
was 30. I'm 31 now. What do you think?
But you're saying the story's 2 years
Ooh,
old.
I don't know. I'm not like it was like November.
Okay.
November?
Yeah, November. I know.
Thanksgiving? Around Thanksgiving?
I think there's a
You went to
Crazy
Austin for
watermelon.
your 30th birthday?
We got so drunk they served us the watermelon at the kids' table, and no.
There's a fine line between questioning Jesse and abusing Jesse.
Yes, thank you.
I hope
I would strong disagree.
If we're just twerking,
I'm not saying which I prefer. We do. I'm just saying that there's a fine line between one and the other.
The only thing Jesse knows is abuse, and the thing is
How long were you out?
Listen, I've been so messed up with Daniel, and I don't even know how to do things anymore.
Alex, you had a question.
How long were you out of commission from pulling your butt muscle?
Well, that day I was okay because again, a lot of alcohol. Like that whole. The next day I was feeling it, and I was like, yeah, like I didn't go to Orange Theory for like a week, just to give you like an idea.
So you were out of. So nobody commissioned your butt for at least a week after.
No,
okay.
It was. Yeah.
Okay. So let's have the red team confer and do what they do and come up with a verdict.
I'm just going to sit in the back of the room and you guys figure it out.
Thanks, Casey.
Yes.
So
Casey was not
plausible.
only the captain of this team, he was the captain of the Exxon Valdez. and also that ship that overturned near Venice.
Tom, I'm the captain now. I'm the captain now.
Okay. So
it's so plausible that I want to say it's fake.
Oh no.
That's cool.
I'm gonna ride with you, Allie.
You are? I wanted you to disagree with me, Alex.
That's really sweet of you guys. Like, I thank you. Like,
Casey, what do you think?
I know you don't know.
I just don't think that Jewish Jessie would go to Austin for her 30th. And
It wasn't her 30th. It was her friend's 30th.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Olivia's Jewish too. So I just I'm with you, Allie. And if not, I'll kill myself. If this is wrong, I'm going to die.
So you're saying it's a lie? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
I think that's what we're saying. Yeah, I think so.
Well, Casey, come on back because it is a lie.
Yes!
Oh my God!
You got
Oh my God!
point. It's Christmas, Casey. It's Christmas.
Absolute delight on Casey's
Oh
face.
my God.
Guys, that was a cry for help.
Yes.
And even if it was true, Tom, I appreciate you pulling the trigger the opposite way. Because that was it. I tied up the rope. I've gotten good at rope tying skills, and oh boy, it's been a rough go, guys.
I do.
Okay, let's move. Let's move on.
Also remember.
I don't mean to raise the stakes. That's not what I'm here for. I'm just. Oh boy.
All right, so
I really
we now
thought this
move.
was the end of it. I have to go tell I actually have to go get a note back that I gave to my wife. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Maybe just in case.
Yes, it's Casey leaving the show again.
Wow, our viewers went up tremendously. That's crazy.
He left, and then his wife chainsawed the door so he couldn't get back in.
Guys, everything's fine. She is sobbing, but we've got this time amongst us. She thought I was dead, and when she saw me walk out, and I was still living.
Sobbing.
Not
Okay.
happy.
So, Alex, are you ready? I believe it's your turn.
I'm ready.
Oh yeah, you've been born ready. Here we go.
As a kid, I tried to earn money by mowing lawns, but cut them so low that most of them died.
I didn't know you could cut a mow low. Like
You can cut a mow very low.
Cut them mow low.
You can cut a mow so low.
let Jesse finish the thought. Say it again.
you know what I mean.
Cut mow low.
Have you guys ever heard of Han's cousin, Mo Solo?
Solo. Oh God. So, any questions for Alex? It's only fair he asked you questions.
So how
Low.
How low? How many lawns did you mow that died before somebody like caught on and told you, "Hey, what are you doing to my lawn?"
It was just one. It was my grandparents' lawn, cherry bushes. Yeah, if you look outside now, like we used to have the yard used to be full of cherry bushes, and now they all disappeared. So.
Hmm. Okay.
So, how old were you when this happened?
I was 13.
How old?
13.
13. Okay.
13.
What kind of lawnmower?
We knew what kind of John Deere mom.
Like, was the kind you pull? Was it like rotary, ride-on? Like,
Hold on, Lauren. Are you asking if it was a bull? If it was a bull mower? Have you ever seen anyone ever in the history of lawn mowing pull a mower across?
you pull that
Oh,
Just like put it over your shoulder.
gas mower.
a bull mower.
Are you talking about the full like?
Started.
You get a lot more exercise on those new elliptical mowers.
Sir,
The famous dance.
sir, are you looking for a
called the
pull
lawnmower, though.
or a push mower?
It was the pusher.
It's a Michael Jackson moonwalk.
or a manual mower or a ride-on mower? Like, what kind of mower?
The one you push. You push and as you're mowing the lawn.
But
like a lawnmower.
but like, did it have?
Huh?
Was it a manual rotary mower, or was it the kind that like you had to
It
start?
was part of the Rotary Club, and they met with local businesses, and they sent referrals to each other.
Did you
I grew up with one of those, like,
did you steal it from?
like rotary push mowers that didn't run on.
Yeah. Did you steal it from the Museum of Agricultural Implements? Did
No,
you
I
just
did
buy
not.
it at the store, or it was just there? Maybe you had it.
It was my granddad had it in the garage and said, "Today is the day you're gonna start mowing lawns."
Okay. What did you charge?
You charge per blade of grass.
Well, I charged $10 for the lawn, but obviously I didn't get paid.
What did you charge? What did you charge to resod the lawn?
Alex, did the grass die immediately? Was it so short?
It was
Like
Yeah,
did
it
you
just gave
fuck-
up its will to live and just.
like you fucked up the whole yard? You spent the whole day fucking it up.
It was just dirt. I thought, you think you're doing good.
You uprooted it instead of mowing it. Just pulled the grass off by
Not true. I have mowed the lawn.
Wait, did you cut it with a ditch witch? What the fuck did you use?
or a lightsaber. Hey, wait a minute. Was this on a cul-de-sac? Because that'll prove it.
Oh, that's a Star Trek reference. There it is.
Any further questions for
Yes.
Alec?
Yes. Who set the lawnmower? The grass, the length to choose.
Who said it?
Who said it?
I said it.
You said it. So you hadn't mowed a lawn before. How did you know? How did you know how to set the setting, and why did you mess with the setting when it was already at a certain setting that your grandparents must have had?
Because I thought I could do a better job than my granddad.
Oh. As a
Aggressive.
13-year-old, that seems like a real thing that you would feel.
Strong.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it was one of those Mexican low-rider mowers. It was like that far from the ground, and it had the little peach and
The
chop
wheels
thing.
had gold spinners.
Spinners, yeah.
candy glitter paint job
It
on your
bounced.
green.
So like every, it was like
Exactly.
There's a picture of it in the shed with a girl in a bikini like pushing it.
Working
Yes.
without it.
Yeah.
So
oh,
I'm going to
boy,
ask you
we
to
are
to
going to hell.
confer. I'm going to ask you to confer to see if Alex browned a whole shitload of lawns by trying to overdo and lower his lawnmower, trying to do a good thing by just cutting the hell out of that grass. Did he do it?
Here's the thing. To me, Alex does not sound like an expert, but that sort of confirms.
in anything at all, or just
from
general?
not an expert to another not an expert. Thanks, Jesse.
No, but
when's that book on twerking coming out, by the way?
I'm looking
yeah,
for a
Jesse. No,
ghostwriter.
please go ahead and tell us about work that you've done.
Sure. No, I mean, when I watch them mow my lawn, I don't know, guys. Okay, what do you guys think?
My gut reaction is that it's true. I feel like I would be defiant as a 13-year-old and be like, I know how to do this. I got this. I'm gonna set it the right way, and I would fuck it up too. I also have never mowed a lawn, so who knows?
Who knows?
Lauren, you get tiebreaker again.
I'm kind of inclined to go with it because if you're doing your grandparents' lawn, then I think they're going to be a little bit more forgiving. Like the first time it dies, they might think that it's just like a particularly dry week. But like if he were renting himself out to lawns all over the neighborhood, he would have been caught a lot sooner. Is kind of my thought. So
Okay.
I'm going to go through.
So you're all saying true. That's wonderful. It was pretty much a consensus. Great. You say it's true. It's a lie.
I thought so.
It's a lie.
Alex
Fuck
knew how
off,
to mow a
Daniel.
lawn the whole time.
Fuck off, Daniel. That's what I said.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow, we're catching up here.
Mhm.
Yeah. Alex, wow, you pulled something back there for you. Well, you pulled
Do
something more
in
than
the
your
Lord's
muscle.
work.
Yeah.
All right, Lauren.
Yes.
Wow, you could lose this for the blue team.
Mm.
No, you couldn't. You could help with the red team tie it up or put it out of reach.
This
For
is
the blue
terrible
team.
because Lauren is so nice.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't
Here we
wanna-
go. Are we
I don't-
ready?
Look, I don't want to rip on Lauren. I don't want to tear you apart.
Okay. Just say the word Jesse instead. Here we
Fuck
go.
off. Fuck
Go.
off, Jesse.
I was once escorted out of an aquarium by security because I had caused a disturbance.
Shit. Oh, fuck.
When you say aquarium, you don't mean like a fish tank in your house, right?
No, I mean like an actual public building where you buy tickets to go see fish.
What was the disturbance?
The disturbance was well. There's kind of a story behind this. So we were on a class field trip to the aquarium, and this
Which
is
aquarium?
What?
Which aquarium?
The Baltimore Aquarium. In
Bullshit. That doesn't exist. I don't know if that's true, Alex.
I don't know either. I don't know.
It's in Austin.
It was the Baltimore Aquarium,
Or Denver?
and it was part of a class trip. So
It's a Miami Seaquarium.
It's the Baltimore building of the Miami Seaquarium.
the Baltimore annex of Miami.
Yeah.
It's
Next to the Cleveland Clinic. It's,
and it's part of the Inner Harbor. So the Inner Harbor of Baltimore, is very large, and so the aquarium is like a big thing. So it's a really big aquarium, and it had multiple floors. And there was this like really cool exhibit on the second floor. So I was there with my friends, and we were like looking at the stuff there, and I thought there was something cool on the lower floor. So I turned around to go down on the down escalator to go see the stuff on the first floor. And I looked behind me and I saw that my friends were still there on the second floor. So rather than wait for the escalator to go all the way back down to the first floor and go back up again, I turned around and started trying to run up the escalator while it was going down. And in the process of trying to go up the down escalator, I tripped and fell, and I knocked over a guy who had a camcorder, and he was looking at stuff, and when I like crashed into him,
I'm sorry. Was this in 1996? You just used the word camcorder.
Well, this was high school. So yeah, it was a camcorder. It was like one of those big ass people put on their shoulder.
Shit.
So I fell and I knocked into this guy, and he dropped his camcorder into a whale. And so
that's like $4,000.
Yeah, it's probably expensive. So, so this guy starts yelling because there's a beluga whale like swimming around and like poking at his camcorder at the bottom of a tank. And, and he's getting mad, and security's like, what the hell's going on? And he's like, well, it's her fault. And so, there was this little kind of Benny Hill kind of moment where like I'm going different parts of the aquarium. And
hey, Tom, can you insert a cut of a Benny Hill run just for us to see? Because I haven't seen one.
No thanks. I'm trying to improve ratings. Not.
So yeah, they catch me and they're like, okay, we're not gonna like get you in trouble or anything. This is class trip, and I want my parents called because my mom's like crazy overprotective and was going to give me hell. So they basically,
Mom,
you go sit outside on the stairs of the aquarium until the end of the field trip and don't move.
True.
Probably. Yeah.
How many floors was this aquarium?
At least
Alex, fish don't swim on floors.
What are the
That
floors?
beluga whale would not go third floor.
Okay, how close is the beluga whale tank to the escalator that one's camera would fly into it when one was knocked on an escalator?
it was.
Yeah, so it does feel like bullshit, doesn't it, Allie? I mean, you're saying this nicely.
It wasn't like directly next to the to the escalator, but like it fell kind of in an arc because like I banged into the guy, and so it wasn't like a direct drop. It was just sort of like. Phew.
Lauren, did you say you banged a guy
on the escalator?
I'm still waiting for that moment.
On a high school trip.
On the This was high school or middle school?
Yeah, this is probably like freshman year of high school.
Sounds like a load of beluga to me. I don't know about you. Okay, I'm going to need a consensus on this one from the red team.
I need a consensus on this total bullshit that I don't believe.
Yeah, this sounds like a mixture of Police Academy and IG video. I saw the other day. Like,
Tom, can we start over? Because I feel like I want to do a whole podcast with Alex about Police Academy. Like, we can end the episode. You guys can go the fuck away.
You're all welcome to join us at midnight. We got a show coming up.
No, I want to continue from here, and the rest of you can fuck off.
No. Okay, so I need a consensus, please.
Yeah, even though it was the 90s, I feel like a beluga tank should not be that close to an escalator.
Okay. Yeah.
They're not going to put belugas in Baltimore. Fuck Baltimore.
Okay, so what are you saying?
It's a lie.
You're saying it's a lie?
Yeah, lie.
Okay.
It's bullshit, but I'm guessing that Daniel probably guided Lauren in this.
Maybe it's whale shit.
Yeah. Okay, you're saying it's a lie. It's true.
It's bullshit. It is true. You know what? You may call it true, but it's still.
It's true. Not only is it true, but that happened.
So Casey, you're the problem, not Daniel.
Yes.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna. Here's my promise. I'm canceling the internet this week.
There you go. Wow, the blue team wins again. So actually, Daniel should feel kind of like shit. I mean, he's not here, and they still won. So how badly did they need him? All right.
Hey Tom, I'm going to tell you this game is rigged, and go fuck yourself. That's what I'm saying.
I agree.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Are you sure about that? Because I don't know if this game is actually rigged.
It's totally rigged. You can call it whatever you want. Lauren definitely told a lie, and you said it was true. I'm calling it out there. It's bullshit.
How is it rigged? I mean, just because I can write asshole on your name. I'm totally impartial, completely impartial. It's not rigged.
This
It's not only that, but let me just say this one more time. That okay. Let's have a goodbye from everybody. We got 3 minutes.
I hate this.
Casey, Allie, Alex, Lauren, Jesse, Ben. Any last parting thoughts? Casey's made his feelings abundantly clear.
I'm gonna go find that noose. We'll see what happens next week.
Alex, good to have you two on. Any?
Thank you. Just follow Black Improv Alliance. We do shows on Fridays at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. So just check us out. Thank you.
That's right. Anything else?
I could twerk to close out the show.
Oh yeah.
Only if you put on the fanny pack.
That's what that is exactly what that would do.
It says 30-30.
Okay. So I'm going to say goodnight then. Casey, Allie, Alex, Lauren, Jesse, Ben. As you can see, we do have a show coming up at midnight. It's a completely different kind of thing. And we'll see. Hopefully we'll see you there. That'd be kind of cool. It's midnighty kind of stuff. We do this show every Saturday at 9 p.m. We do a completely different other kind of show every Friday, which is Read My Lips. We did that last night. It was a hilarious piece of horrible movie making and dubbing. That's always available. We're up there on YouTube. You can catch us on Facebook and YouTube and all that kind of stuff. And Instagram, well, go fuck yourself. You're too hard to use, and you're basically for you're basically for people who like
hear
to
that.
see
You hear that,
photos of
Instagram?
themselves.
Change your UI.
Yeah, really. Yeah. Okay. See you guys when I see you guys, and it's been good to see you. And I'm glad to have you guys with us. You can come back anytime you want. Just say I'd like to come back, and if you're out there and you want to join, just say I'd like to do this, and we'll have you do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll find you.
Take care, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.